Hi everybody, I'm Sharon Reed with CBS 46 and Peachtree TV. You're watching Rolling Out with the Crush.
Welcome to Rolling Out with the Crush, where sports meets entertainment. I'm your host, E. Glaze. And also with me is my co-host, my guy, Maceo Hurd. What's happening, Hurd?
Doing good, guy.
You doing all right, man? You doing good, man? You know, it's always a good day. It could be raining outside, which it is, because we got our girl here with us today. One of the questions that we like to ask at rollingout.com or Rolling Out TV, where we at? How did you become a master of your craft?
You know, that's a good question, but I would answer it this way. I'm not. And I think the reason I'm able to make a connection with people, because I do think that I do that, and hopefully well, is because I never stop learning. You know, those people always think that I know what's going on, I'm a know-it-all, and don't tell me, I've been doing this for 30 years. Really? Time has passed you by. I'm always trying to pick up something new. You know, or the person who's scared when a young, hot thing walks in the newsroom. I put my arms around her, like maybe she could teach me where you get those leggings. You know what I mean? At least, right? But it keeps you current. You keep your finger on the pulse. I just think that the way to master your craft is to never stop learning. Always keep creating,
That's
you know?
big. I just learned something.
You see that?
I'm learning every day, just
Do
like
you guys ever argue?
Oh,
No.
What?
Really?
We don't do it on
We just had an argument the other day.
Really? And was he wrong or you were wrong?
I'm always right.
Okay.
I'm
You just
I'm
give
always
up
right.
so he tires you out.
He let
Yeah.
me win.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, like a baby brother. Okay.
Yeah,
I understand.
We're moving on. We're moving on.
You'll pay for that.
Being in Atlanta, it's so many good stories, and you're inside the newsroom and you're outside. What do you enjoy about being outside of the newsroom?
Okay, so I love getting from behind the desk. That was not just a commercial, that's true, because it makes me a better news anchor, first of all. It helps me continue in the theme, connect with people, because the only way that you can, first of all, find stories, as a reporter, which I was for a few years at least, I wanted everything exclusive. Almost to the point where there was a couple like inappropriate, like my photographer like, Sharon, come on, like we can't keep everybody out of this. But I was so hungry. And the part of me that is authentic and real, I like learning about things and people. I am naturally curious. So when a producer hands me a script, they're there all day working conscientiously and diligently, but if there's an obvious, that doesn't sound right, I'm not trying to be a jerk off, but I have to ask, right? And usually you got, something don't smell right here, okay? You have to go that next step. And so when I'm out with people, I like to talk less, believe it or not, and just listen. You'd be surprised what falls into your lap when you're just listening. Right. Somebody taught me that a long time ago.
Totally agree.
When I'm doing an interview, they're like, what questions? It's less about the questions I'm gonna ask you. I'm going to tee it up, and then I'm going to listen. And that tells me where I'm going next, what my follow-up is, what I need to dig deeper on.
Which takes me to my next thing. You talked about being current a little bit when we first started it. How do you keep moving with it? You know, we move into social media age, and you went to different cities.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And having to learn to it and adapt to the cities. How do you adapt? How do you still keep it fresh and things of that nature?
Staying open, I think that's a big part of it. Social media is not something that I was born with. You got to be a baby. But you have to be open. I came into the business with people who were rigid. Some were very gracious, but some were frankly just, obstinate, where they would say, why should we go live there? There's no scene. I'm not going live for the sake of live. And those people quickly went away. You have to stay on top of your game and learn to do things in a creative, responsible manner. I hope people would say about my career, if they really studied it, everybody points to like the nude report or something like that. I hope if people really watch that, there's always a purpose. And I try to be courageous in that. But I think you just got to stay open when it comes to social media. The other thing I do when I come to a market, okay, Atlanta's a place, I told you guys this before, I always wanted to get here. I said, I think I can do something here, okay, and this could be home forever, so watch out. I'm not going anywhere, right, God willing. But the first thing I do is I turn on the TV, right, and I start looking at who else is out there, right, and I don't just look at, other black women. Everybody's your competition, right? On the internet, TV, everybody's your competition. I want to beat them all, right? And I just want to size it up to see what's going on, and that gives me my base. It's like right here, and I say, okay, this is maybe where I would fit, and then like I said, you stay open and see where this thing could take you, because it's a ride, and you're not always in the driver's seat.
Now, you quietly, I don't know if you know, you quietly have like a nice fan club out here.
Ben says I only have like 2 or 3 people. He says there's only 2 or 3 people who write in every day. Tell him he's wrong.
How do you deal with that?
This is a homage beat. This is a homage beat.